What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry I didn't do a video yesterday. I wanted to do a video, but I had a real early slate. I needed to get straight into studying for greenlightdfs.com. And by the way, in my defense, you know what I mean? The reason I had to lock in earlier yesterday, because I had an early anime slate at Greenlight DFS, we swept both of those. We cashed in on the early slate and then almost got a takedown on the main slate. I won multiple thousands yesterday in DFS. So really wanted to lock into that. Plus, we're going for four in a row with our optimal lines for MLB DFS today. So it's exciting times over there at my company. So if you want to get involved in daily fantasy sports, hit up greenlightdfs.com, where we provide optimal lines for DraftKings and FanDuel. A couple of them, a couple of them, like not too crazy because we have an optimizer where you can make 150 if you wanted to. And yeah, man, we're just smashing. The early bird NFL season long special has dropped at Greenlight DFS as well. Super discounted. You get college football included with NFL when it comes to DFS and my favorite prize picks every week. So that is up there as well. All right, let's go ahead and get straight into the picks. PropsMadeEasy.com, only $15 a month for the best prop tools in the entire industry. Stop betting on where the Vegas line is. Stop just betting like a rookie and bet like a motherfucking pro. All right, let's get straight into the picks for today. First pick that I really like is Jordan Alvarez. Lefty righty matchup here against Clark Schmidt at home in Houston. Really like this spot for him over 7.5. 7.5 just feels too low. I grabbed him yesterday at the same number and he hit that easily. So, Jordan Alvarez, I love this spot once again. With a guy with his type of power, I just love his potential here in this one. The prop tool has Kyle Tucker slightly ahead. Kyle Tucker has stolen base upside as well, where Jordan Alvarez is not going to really take off. Kyle Tucker could. So I completely understand if you want to fade off of Alvarez to Tucker. Both of them have some pop in their bat. Both have the lefty righty matchup. Tucker just has the stolen base upside, but something just tells me Alvarez is going to have a big breakout game today. I just feel like he could possibly have like one of those two home run type days today in this matchup. So we know he's capable of those type of huge days. And I just feel like 7.5 is too low for a guy like him. Normally, he's projected over 10. You know, before he dealt with injury and stuff, he was like one of the top projected guys every single day. So I like having that kind of a value for Alvarez at 7.5 today. All right. Next up, there's multiple options. There's many different ways that you can go. The way that I'm siding with so far this morning is going under on JP Sears for Oakland against the Dodgers. Dodgers are just a fantastic team, especially versus left-handed pitching. I mean, Mookie Betts is elite versus lefties. Freddie Freeman might be a lefty, but he hits lefties well. There's a lot of guys in this Dodger offense that can hit lefties very, very well. It's in Los Angeles, I believe. His prop line's at 5. Vegas has the line at 4.5. That doesn't really matter, but 4.5 is zero point 0.5 less than where Prize Picks has it. Um, this is what matters. We have him projected pretty much what Vegas has the number at 4.5. That's a minus 0.48 differential. He needs 6 to kill you. I just don't see that happening. So under on JP Sears, pitcher strikeouts of 5. You might want to get on that. That's probably going to drop eventually. And then over on Jordan Alvarez of 7.5 fantasy score. All right. For the first inning runs tool, so far, actually, let's come back to it. When we do a recap of it, all the plays, I'm gonna come back to this because it always updates as we're on here. So I'm gonna come back to that. For CSGO today, at the top of the list, we have CSO for Sojaga against Virtus Pro. Map 1 and 2 kills. Prop line's only at 30. Have him projected at 35. A 5.62 differential. Really love the spot for CSO over for Sajoga. And then we going Zori for Jano against NC Academy. 33.5 prop line. Have him projected at 37. That's a 3.73 differential. So really like the over on CSO and the over on Zori for CSGO. WNBA, we only have one game today, and so far Prize Picks only has points up, so we're going to have to go with what's available to us. Ooh. Let's go the under on Megan Gustafson. points of 14.5. Have her projected at 9, a minus 5.35 differential. That's a big under spot for Megan Gustafson. And then over on, let me see, what team is she? Phoenix. Okay, and then over on Ryan Howard for points at 16.5, projected at 20, 3.7 differential there. So over on Ryan Howard, under on Megan Gustafson. As always, though, Props Made Easy members, more value will pop in as time goes on. Also, like I do these videos early morning, as all of you members know at Props Made Easy as well, more value pops in on all of these tools as the day goes on. Like we don't have pitching outs available to us right now, pitching fantasy scores not available to us right now, all that good stuff. You know, you don't have PRA, points assists, points rebounds, none of that for WNBA yet. So more value will pop in as the day goes on, so pay attention to that. Let's go the under on Julian Carranza for Philadelphia for soccer. Prop line set at 3, have him at 2.37, a minus 0.63 differential there. And then the next best value is another under. It's Cesar Huerta. Prop line's at 2, have him at 1.5. He needs 3 to kill us. So I like the odds that he goes under the 2. All right. So let's do a recap and then get into our first inning runs plays. Recap, over on Yordan Alvarez of 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Did they take JP Sears off of here? JP Sears has dropped down to a 4.5 during this video. Okay. Let me get another play in here. Just because JP Sears has dropped down to 4.5. As you can see, the importance of using Props Made Easy. The best under value has already dropped down in this video, and I told y'all that might drop down soon, get it quick, and it already has happened. That's why using Props Made Easy tools is such a benefit. You saw it before your eyes. We had the value before it changed. The next pick that I'm going to go with, okay, so let's see. I'm having to do this. I already had a guy planned out. I'm having to do this fresh right now. Just taking a look over what we have for hitter fantasy score. I already have Yordan Alvarez, so I'd rather not do a fantasy score. Let's go through total bases. The best values, Eugenio Suarez against Ohtani. Ohtani is solid. Suarez has been very hot lately, though. So that is a bit of a, I don't really like doing that very much. Let's go over on Matthew Liberatore for St. Louis against Minnesota. Minnesota is a heavy strikeout team. Prop line's at 3.5. Vegas likes the over 3.5 at minus 130, which, as always, this only matters when this matches it. Okay, so because the money is on the over at minus 130 and the data says 4.15, it's a great play at 0.65 differential. So over on Liberatore and over on Alvarez hitter fantasy score. All right, first inning runs. Let's take a look. We've got the under on the Phillies and Marlins as the best underplay, and then the best over is going to be the Twins and the Cardinals. All right, Csgo. We have over on CSO and over on Zori for map 1 and 2 kills. WNBA, we have over on Ryan Howard points and then under on Megan Gustafson's points. As always, more value will pop in, so make sure you check back. Julian Carranza, under 3 shots, and then Cesar Huerta, under 2 shots, are the best value plays for that. All right? As always, thank you guys for joining me. We have football back on TV tonight, okay? It is preseason. Do not get too involved in betting on this, okay? I don't personally for me, I don't place bets on preseason. I just let things play out, let it go how it goes. You really just don't know how much time you're going to get out of people. Even if you can have a good idea, you still just don't know throughout the preseason. So come week 1 of the NFL season, we're going to be going hard. The NFL prop tool will be ready. We'll be up on the site, ready to go. At propsmadeeasy.com, and we'll be ready to have a huge NFL season. Once NBA comes back, we'll be dominating NBA props just like we were during the regular season last year as well. So it's game time. College football will be added eventually. It's just a great time to get involved in propsmadeeasy.com. NFL is starting very, very soon. As always, once again, I know some of y'all can't hold back, but I would not recommend betting on preseason. Just give it till week 1. And then start making money on that. If you want to bet on something, bet on MLB, bet on CSGO, bet on WNBA, something else. But don't put much money into NFL preseason. All right? As always, only bet an amount of money you're willing to lose. This is still gambling. You got to bet responsibly. Utilizing the tools at propsmadeeasy.com, you know one thing. You can put your money on the data-backed plays, the plays that you would lead to if you studied all damn day. But with Props Made Easy, you don't have to do that. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Let's get this money again, baby. I'm out. Peace.